Good morning, hello, good morning to Crafters TV. Welcome to Wake Up Call. I'm Leann Chivers and I'm going to be here for you in the next 2 hours, but I am not alone. I am not alone because I'm with the absolute queen of messy craft and one of my best friends in the world, I'm just going to say it, and the most talented crafters you would ever meet. They're very gorgeous. Sheena Douglas is in the house.
What a big up. I was like, what?
Well, do you know it's deserved? You've got to give the correct introduction at the level it needs.
Oh, what? Yeah, I'm blushing. But you're not seeing through my makeup.
We're doing something a bit different today.
Yes, you know what? I'm really looking forward to this because, you know, when you design the arrange yourself, Leann, you've got the concept in your head and you're playing with it and it's like you've done the whole thing. So it's not new when you get to see it.
Yes.
It's still fun. But today, I'm using someone else's designs. I'm using the in-house designers' designs, and so I'm playing.
And you know what, isn't that great sometimes when it's something you haven't done yourself?
Brilliant, absolutely lovely, because you're discovering as you go. And I'm hoping to bring that across as well during the day, because this is what happens. You forget when you design ranges that everyone hasn't got that insight.
Yes.
You get them, and sometimes you go, yes, I love them. I love to see the finished samples, and then you see them and you go, where do I start?
Where do I start?
What do I do? So I have a plan. I've got structure.
Have you? Well, there's a first time for everything, Sheena. There's a first time for everything, Sheena.
But you know what? I made a note because you know me, if I haven't got a list.
You haven't got a list.
If I read it off the list, I'll be all right. Because it'll be like point one, tangent.
But you know what, I'm looking forward to it because what happens is when we've got Sheena is we get all of the crafty ideas, and I can't wait to see what Sheena does with this fantastic launch we've got for you today. It is a Crafters Companion launch. They were illustrated by my designers in-house. I love the fact that we've got Sheena here demonstrating them for us. That's such a treat for us, it really is, and we're very much looking forward to see what she does. But I've just got a little warning for you. Before you even see the designs, can I just tell you that we have got a limited number of the Showstoppers available that are already on the website. You have been already shopping for these. You really do love them. And when you see the concept and how easy it is and how wonderful Sheena makes it look, the samples we've got, you're going to want to shop it. And can I just tell you, we've only got 100 of our Showstoppers available. So if you see this and you like it, even though we're in the preview show and Wake Up Call, and launch will happen later today, can I implore you to make your decision quickly? There's a fantastic saving on it, and the bundle in the Showstoppers, brilliant. Take my word for it, and let's have a look at a couple of the samples.
Fantastic. Well, this is what I'm thinking of starting off with, Leann, because this follows me plan. Yeah. Right? It's all about, because sometimes when you get all this, we've got ways we can do full colour backgrounds, but you know what? Embrace the white sometimes, but you know what? As well as embracing the white and the balance, it's quicker. It's easier. So it's a really nice way to start off with this collection. That's another one there. And you know what? Again, I've got there's plans. I have to thank Debbie for helping me.
Oh my word, look what you've done with the circle.
Yeah, well, we have a plan, Debbie and I, and it's stunning, isn't it?
Behave.
This is gorgeous.
And so, can I just say those little sentiments there embossed in white? Yeah. Is that heat embossed?
White on black.
White on black.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look fancy?
Oh, you know what? Absolutely. And I would, like, again, I'm going to go through like practical practical tips. Like, as you've mentioned it, I would stamp all the words out.
Yes.
White card, black card, stamp and emboss. And just have a nice night in front of the telly with your big scissors, cutting the words out and pop them in a box.
Lovely.
If you've got one of those boxes that you can, like, divide the words up to,
yes,
makes it easier to find
like a bead box.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then they're ready to stick on when you want to use them.
Perfect.
Absolutely. But, you know, for smaller format cards, I want to show how it's going to fit on an A6. So I'm just going to, like, you know, have a bit play. And this is slightly larger than A6, but I know that a lot of you are thinking about postage costs and things like that. And
that just makes my heart happy, that I have to say.
So, yeah, we're going to do that. Isn't that stunning? I love this. I love Nicole's gorgeous card here. Because they're stamps, I'm just giving you a heads up, they're stamps, gorgeous stamps, but there's a mask in there, which I love. That mask makes things so much easier. It means you can create bouquets, you can create overlays, and it just makes it
We'll be looking at that as well.
We'll be looking at that. We'll be doing... You know what? I love it because Wednesdays, we've got the whole day.
We have.
We've got everything to go through from... We don't have to miss anything out, and we can do it in real time.
Completely
make sure
agree.
that we explain
That
everything as we
echinacea is
go.
my favourite.
What, this one here?
I absolutely adore that.
I wouldn't have guessed because it's not bright and colourful and bubbly.
I know, all of the things that I love.
It's Leann in a card.
That is Leann in a card,
Yeah.
it really is. I just need a little bit of glitter on there. And
Are
then
you going to wear a shirt like this when you're away?
I am going to wear all the shirts and
I
all
think
the
you
dresses
should. You
like
want
that.
that on a shirt.
Yeah, and I also need some big flowers in my hair.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So it's gorgeous though, isn't it? Look, you can make them larger or smaller, Leann.
Lovely. And pastel or bright.
Or pastel or bright.
It depends on what you want to do.
Time as well. You can keep it from, quite minimalist and just have the floral as your main thing, or go for the full-on background and then look at this. Is that not joyous?
That is
I love it.
unbelievable.
You know what? That there.
Yes.
Imagine that on a wedding card, and then just plain.
Yes.
I would leave that even without any of this.
Yeah.
Or you could just put the greeting
Just
the
on a
name,
white card.
in the middle.
Lovely.
Just wording.
Just wording.
It's
I think
all
that would be classy.
stunning. Wouldn't it be
Isn't it wonderful
stunning?
though that one image in the middle has been able to create that border? So for anybody looking at this now, that isn't an image and a border stamp you get in this collection. It is the one focal image that's been used with the mask to be able to create that border. You're going to show us how to do that as well, Sheena.
It's
brilliant.
Keep the cost down. This is it. The more we do you not find, Leann?
Yes.
The more clever we've got to be with giving people
Yes.
value for money, because
Completely
a lot of
agree.
people have got stuff now, and you've got to think, well, where will that fit with what I've got? Do I need it? And it's got to multitask.
It's got to work for itself.
It's got to work for
and
itself.
it's got to work
earn
in your
its keep.
collection. It's got to earn its keep. I absolutely agree with you. And I think these stamps will earn their keep and then some. They're really fabulous. And that unique concept that we have never done before with the stamp and the mask that works together is highly unusual for Crafters Companion. Brilliant. You're going to see how easy they are to use, and of course we've got the amazing Sheena here to show you how you're going to get the best out of them at home. We have only got that, I'm sure it's less now, but only 100 Showstoppers available. So if you are in the market, take my word for it, we're going to go and have a look at the deal. Let's get that early so that you're not sad and you miss out when only something else is available later. Now, we have got, so it's already ridiculous amount of people joining us. So we've got Christine Mahoney. Hello, Christine. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Christine. I love this new collage collection for today. It's going to be fun to play with. It certainly is. Lynn Blackledge is with us. Hello, Lynn. Lynn of the crochet hats. I love those hats, Lynn. They look absolutely gorgeous that you've done for Michelle and Nicola. Nicola can often be seen wearing hers backstage, and she looks glorious in it, can I say. Geraldine Johnson, it matches her hair. Geraldine Johnson says, good morning. Hello, Geraldine. Georgianne Curley. Hello, Georgianne. Says, hi, Leann and Sheena from Clearwater in Florida.
Oh, lovely.
Fancy.
Nice.
I've been waiting for Sheena all week. Loving her past shows also.
Oh,
isn't that lovely?
bless you, thank you.
Well, you've got all day, Georgianne. Just enjoy. Karen Carter says, morning to two beautiful and talented ladies.
Oh, she's lovely.
You're our
Yeah,
friend.
she's my best.
Thank
I'm
you.
your bestie.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
your friend.
We
Thank
love
you. Morning to all our crafty friends from Cold Croydon. It's not quite the same as Florida, is it? Equally as glorious, though, I'm sure, Karen. And Sandra Dundas says, morning, Leann, Sheena, CTV crew, social media superstar, who today is Rachel, and we have got James with us today and Nicola in the gallery, and we've got lovely Sam backstage joining us, so they're all the crew shout outs for you. Sheena, I have to just completed my hubby's birthday card for tomorrow using Bella Luna. I'll send a pic.
Yes,
send a pic in and we'll show it. We'll show it live. Share the love.
Yeah.
Terry Anderson, hot off the press. Well, for Pete's sake, says Terry. Whoever Pete is, he's my son, Peter. Yeah, and whatever it was, he did it. I didn't think I needed these when they launched on HSN. Okay, Terry? We all make our choices.
Yeah.
Sheena and Leann show them, and in 5 minutes I realise I do need them. You're right, Terry. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Because we're going to show you all of the fabulous ways to use them. Now, I've talked about the bundle. Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
Okay, let's mobilise. This is the bundle that we've got for you today. You can see the stamps there. So your stamps for you, we're showing you the Showstopper straight away, why not? So we're going straight into the Showstopper. So in the Showstopper, you're getting all 6 stamp plates. You're getting the 5 florals plus the ticker tape of sentiments, which is going to be the sentiment panel you go to time and again for the rest of your life, amen. I promise you, it's fantastic. You're also getting a whole pad of our premium watercolour card in here. This is what Sheena waxes lyrical about constantly. She absolutely loves this cardstock.
Absolutely. That's my go-to.
It's your go-to,
Everyone
isn't it?
knows every show. Look back, you'll see consistently What am I saying? Love that pad.
Yep, it's fantastic. We've also got a pack of 3 clear sparkle markers in here, which are going to be great, very useful when you're doing your watercolouring in your backgrounds. And back from the archives, back a vintage, back from days of yore, we've got the Sheena clear rocker blocks back in stock, Sheena.
I am so happy. Oh, you know what? It's like a friend has returned.
It's like kismet, isn't it? Sheena in a clear rocket block? What's a rocket block?
It's
a
like,
rocker block.
How could I make rocker blocks better? That's even harder.
It is. Who can rock a block like you can rock a block, Sheena?
Sorry?
Who can rock a block like you can rock a block?
Rock a block up, yeah.
Rock and roll, and that's where that's going to be today.
Round the clock.
That's all in your Showstopper, and you're only paying £50 or $70 for that. Now, can I say the stamp bundle on its own will be £35 or $45, so you're only paying an extra £15 or $25 for your Showstopper, but the value of the product in there is $36.97 or $48.97. So it's almost half of the price, which is phenomenal that you're getting in that bundle of your Showstopper. The Showstopper is definitely the way to shop today. Get that in your basket. Remember, we started with only 100 of these. They will go very quickly, especially when we see Sheena in the first demonstration. So, are we delving straight in? Are you ready, Sheena?
I'm ready, yeah. I'm just putting a little
So
thing
we've
here.
already, Sheena, I'm just letting you know, just in this small chat, we've already sold quantity. So we haven't even seen them work, and you've already just seen the content of the Showstopper. So as soon as we see Sheena do a magic over here, this is going to go brrrt. So I want you to really take advantage of that. Please do not be sad. The Showstopper is the best deal. Of course, if you only want the stamps, you can get the stamps on their own. You can get them for £35 or $45. We've got plenty of stamps, but we are limited in this Showstopper bundle by how many of our watercolour pads we've got in stock, which lets you know that we're low in stock in these in general. So if we're limited in stock with these, and this is something that you use a lot and you want, Showstopper is the way to go, because you're getting all 6 sets of stamps. You're getting the pad, the sparkle pens, 3 of them, clear, and the clear Sheena Douglas put her foot down with a firm hand in days gone by and said they will be clear. We've brought them back by popular demand for you, so they're there too. So that is the Showstopper bundle. Now, can I just say, Nicola, did you say to me you don't think the pad's available for sale on it? Right, so this pad is not for sale on its own. The only way you can get this, Sheena will be like twitching. So the only way you can get this is in your Showstopper. Okay, so don't say I didn't warn you. I'm like Taylor Swift today. Don't say I didn't warn you when it goes. Okay, Sheena, over to you.
All right then, fabulous. Well, I had a little bit of a wobble there because I'm just going to share, because normally I have no inner monologue anyway, and I'm not Mrs. Cool. And I'm sure I had a pile of my stamps here. Did you take them?
Yes.
Ah, you took mine. And the display ones are under there.
Would you like these back?
Right, so here's what I did. Just to let you know, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day. I had cut them all open. I thought, before I start. I was thinking, what? I was already, where? What? Thank you. Yep. Righty then. So, what I thought was, how to give you a bit of structure to work with. So if you look at this card and this card here, before you go full colour backgrounds, I think it's really nice to start with like baby steps, but that look amazing.
Yes,
and I'll tell you why I think these work, Leann, and
yes.
I love the concept. What we've done is we've made sure that the focal point, being the flowers, is very much the focal point. That's point 1. But we've used geometric shapes in the background to kind of contrast that kind of like, very, very different contrast from the floral, organic, gorgeous, sinuous kind of shapes in the florals to more of a graphic kind of look in the background. And that's kind of that's a good bit of structure to start with, and I'm going to explain as we go through. It sounds like you're at school, don't you? Make notes and we'll test you later.
Oh my word,
But
that is amazing, Sheena.
doesn't it help? Because
Doesn't
this is
it?
what, so even, well, and things like this, we'll try and get this, all of these, we're going to work through
Stunning.
that plan as we go through the day, because we know you can just go random and do what you want and they're all going to look great.
Yeah.
But I thought if we start with a plan and a structure, the other thing I would say, get yourself ready, and just before you start playing, get yourself, if you haven't got them, if you can, get a couple of the Finesse ink pads, and the two that are going to feature in all of these demonstrations are the Finesse waterproof black and flagstone. Reason being, when we stamp the main focal image, we might want to have that either black or flagstone, as you know, but the background will have that kind of layering. Some texture will feature more strongly and that'll be in black. Some of it will be pushed back and we'll use the flagstone.
Fantastic.
And so that's an easy next step for you. So that's step 2. I've got more things here. Get yourself a pencil and an eraser, because what you can do is basically draw those linear shapes, but I'll explain that as we go on. But let me show you what we've got in the packs. So you've got your stamps here, which are fabulous. With every stamp, you're going to get your main focal floral, which is gorgeous. You're going to get some word, and you're going to get texture. Now, these are worth their weight, these textures. Don't just think of these for this collection. Think of these for every other collection that you've got. And in fact, depending on how you store your stamps, you could even split all of the textures and put them on one sheet and put your florals on another, because any texture with any one will work with any other one that's in this collection, if that makes sense. But the thing that's going to help you loads is the mask. That saves you having to cut. It's reusable, and that's going to be the big plus to helping us out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by stamping this image here, and I'm going to use, look, crystal clear. That clear, I couldn't see them. I put them down, didn't know where they were. So we're going to use the absolutely crystal clear rocker blocks. And Leann is right. This is what I requested many, many moons ago. If you want Sheena rocker blocks, what colour would you like? I went, Leann, you know what? I just want them clear.
I know you did. You were
You
very firm on that
How boring is
fact.
she?
Yeah, you were firm on the fact.
I was.
You were. But you had reasons for that.
Sorry?
You had reasons.
I did
and
have
it does
reason.
work.
Yes. You know, no, most of the time in my life, I haven't got much reason, but this time, I did. So that was pretty impressive. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use the flagstone, because I want this flower here to be obviously sharp enough to see, but I don't want it to be the black ink. I'm just going to go with flagstone, and I'm going to make sure I've got that thoroughly inked there. Don't worry about that, because it's not going to transfer. And I'm going to place it.
I've got a confession.
Have you? What's the confession?
So my confession is that I like your clear rocker blocks more than our purple ones.
I know. You see?
I
know.
can't believe I've said that
All the
live
cool
on
kids want
Crafters
them.
TV. But I have got a set of original
Clear ones, yeah.
9 or 10 years ago,
Yeah.
clear Sheena rocker blocks.
Yeah.
That are the block I use every time I stamp.
Yeah, they're fabulous, aren't they? Let me grab some tape.
Completely
here.
agree.
Tape.
And
Right
you know what
in
you
front
can
of me.
also use for the back of your stencil is a little bit of stick and spray if you want.
Yes, stick and spray,
When you're inking.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, just make sure you don't overspray it.
And
Don't
let it
overspray
evaporate for a good amount of while.
Absolutely. And what I would say with the tape as well is just take away a little bit of the tackiness from it.
On your clothes.
On your clothes, yeah. You don't want, when it being on the main front bit of your page, you don't want that to transfer.
Well, I do that just to get the dog hairs off your pyjama bottoms when I'm crafting.
Well, exactly. Tell
It's
me about it.
multifunctional, Sheena.
Yeah, exactly. I've been there. I know that. I'm well with you there, Leann. So what I'm doing is I'm just anchoring that floral down there. Now, when I'm talking about these geometric shapes, if you look at this one here, you can see there's like a square here, isn't there? Look, square, rectangle. So if you're not sure, you can always just mark yourself out a little pencil line like that and go, because when you come to play, you're thinking, where am I stamping? Where am I going to put these accent things? And then we'll just follow that.
Why did I not know this?
And then you're just going to have at it with your textures. So let me take that off there. And then this is where I love what I do, because I love to do this looks good. How can we break it down and make it so that it's a formula?
Yes.
And everybody can do it. It's not random. You're not going to get, some works sometimes, some doesn't work sometimes. So let's use this fabulous one here. I'm going to use the smaller rocker block. And we can start stamping this here in the flagstone. Now,
nice.
You could do second generation stamping as well if you want, Leann. If you want to take some of that colour off, just get yourself another bit of paper. Bear with. Right. They're on the floor.
Do you need some
I
help?
thought I'd share that with you.
Do you need
Even
some
though
help?
You couldn't say that. Someone of a cooler disposition would have not told you that. But I was like, my paper's just falling on the floor. Right, so that's still quite dark. But if you want it paler, okay,
yes,
we can go ahead and we can stamp this little guy here. And it doesn't matter if it's over your flower a little bit. We've got a little bit of a,
and
we've
it's
got a kind of, yeah.
Nice.
And then we can add a few more of those. Again, I'm going to take a little bit off there because even that's a new ink pad, and it doesn't matter, like say, if there's like lighter bits and dark bits, this is what we want. We want that interest in this whole thing. So inking that up again, and you know what, there's no right way or wrong way to work with these. You just do what you want. Just put them where you think would look good. But kind of fitting in with that rectangle, we'll put a paler one here, just there. Yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll do maybe one more down at the bottom. And it looks very strange until you get this all sorted, until you get this like finished. You're thinking, oh, what's going on? I'm not sure I'm feeling the love here. But stay with it. It's all good. We'll pop that one just there. And then you've got a little... So
fantastic.
That's the first thing. We've got the lighter colour there going on.
I love watching it build up, Sheena.
Isn't it? It's just fun.
Cool.
It's just fun. And every time you do it, because you've got all these textures, you're going to come up with like different, different combinations. It's limitless. You know, you're not going to ever do one the same again, unless you're doing like just because I want to show you, how that one was created. What I would say as well, when you've got ones that have got a definite line to them, be aware that I think it looks better if you're going to do it horizontal. Keep all the lines horizontal, like text, instead
Don't do
of
it
like
diagonal.
Angle, straight, bit bonky, that bit that. It just looks, and especially if you're keeping it towards that kind of graphic, kind of linear style. So kind of straight there, like that, yeah? And then just
Nicola's just saying, who's producing in my ear this one, I'm interested to see what it looks like when the mask comes off.
Yes,
I think we are all with bated breath. So with straight lines, Sheena, vertical or horizontal?
Absolutely. That's exactly
not
what I'm saying.
diagonal.
You could do diagonal, but I would keep everything diagonal, Leann. Yeah?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So choose a direction. So diagonal or horizontal and vertical.
Be
Don't mix the two.
with that.
Yes, okay.
Right, so we've got that there, and it does look like, whoa,
what's
Douglas,
going on?
What you're doing. This looks, and you've one of those things that, if you're doing like a live demonstration and people are walking past and, sort of like show something, back when they used to do that, and people would walk and they'd try and think of something nice to say to you. And you could feel that, couldn't you? It's like, oh no. Look, it's one of those situations where it is a bit like that, but honestly, it's all good. It comes together in the end. Now, the next thing is I'm using the Aqua pens, okay?
Right.
And the next bit is the bit like I would say to try and keep to. When you do your background, try and keep consistent with maybe just one or two accent colours.
Okay.
Okay. Now, another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little bit of paper because I've got a lot of ink on my mask, and I'm probably going to smudge that. So just be aware of that. Blot up the excess. Okay, I've probably already done that. But I'm going to look for a yellowy colour here, and we're going to stamp with the Aquas. We're going to do this splash here. So with your Aqua pens, if you use the brush on its side and just scribble like this, because we're going to use the same colours in the flower, we're going to be perfectly coordinated, Leann.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be so designer with what we're doing. So can you see we've got that there? And we'll do another one. So not too many colours, accent colours. Keep it to 2 or 3.
Yes. And complementary colours, or like in the same family?
Either works, whatever you want.
Okay.
To keep it simple, think of the colours. If you want to just keep it like that, just pick out 2 of the accent colours that are going to be in your main floral even.
Yes.
You know, it could be the green, might be the standard one to do. And then with this one, with being sunflower, there's going to definitely be yellow on there.
Yes.
So I'll pop that back on there now. And then we'll pick up that drippy kind of one. This one kind of looks a bit like a leaf, actually, this green.
Yes, I like it.
That I'm going to use next.
So Sheena, I'm right in understanding you're doing everything on the background in its entirety before you remove the stencil.
That's the way I like to do it before I remove it, yes.
Yeah.
And to keep it simple, yes, just start off like that. Start off with just a couple of colours and keep it, you know, not too much going on. And then what we'll do is, I'm not worried about colouring in my main focal point until I've got the background done.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing there now as well. So again, keeping it kind of so that it's a formula for you. That is as much as I'm going to do now. Now, shall we do it?
Oh my word.
And now we've got the flower ready now.
Isn't
we'll
that
start colouring in like we normally do. Clean your mask. I've got a little bit of smudge there, but you know what? Put a bit of texture there or a word.
Yeah,
you know,
it doesn't matter. Nobody would know if you didn't point it out. You could put another stamp over it or your little sentiments over it if you want.
The sentiments over.
Yeah.
That's all. It's absolutely all good. Yeah,
that is incredible.
Yeah. In fact,
so many comments coming through, I have to say. Melanie says, I have this collection and it really is a great collection. Karen says, morning, love watching Leann and Sheena together. There is real chemistry between you two, which really comes across. Thank you so much for that, Karen. We're good friends, have been for many, many years, and I think it does come across. I've been so looking forward to this collection and got my order in at 8 a.m. this morning. Can't wait to see all the demos. Hello to all at CCTV. I'm not moving today. I'm watching all of these shows. Karen, we're happy to have you with us for the entirety of the day. Laura says, I knew as soon as I seen Nicole's samples, I needed this set. I've pulled out some of my old collage stamps to play with today while I'm watching the shows. Emma's just ordered the Showstopper. Melanie, oh my word, I love these. Jane Quigley, woohoo! My order is in. Handcrafted by Gaz. Hello, Gaz. Did you get... Gaz, send us a message. Gaz messaged us in on our huge outlet sale the other day. And I recommend you you bagged yourself a load of mount board, didn't you, Gaz? And then I said to you, get these mount board circles because the ones Sheena uses all the time. And you said you were going to. Let us know, Gaz, did you get the mixed medium circle dies? Because Sheena, you love them, don't you?
Oh, the mixed media circle dies?
Yes.
We're using them in one of the demos that's coming up.
What did I tell you, Gaz?
If I had no other dies in my collection, I would get rid of everything before I'd get rid of my mixed media.
We didn't talk about this before the show either.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. So, Gaz, I told you that they're our absolute favourite set. Did you get them? I'd like to know. OK, send us a message, Gaz. Terry says, trust the process. I say that to myself all the time. You have just got to trust the process. That's my mantra in life. It's going to be on my epitaph. That's all they're going to put on my gravestone. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah. Michelle Harris, the splat will be great for coffee cards. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Kathy Myers got my order in. The Showstopper, can't wait. Marcia says, are the stamps photopolymer? They're acrylic, Marcia. Are they photopolymer? I think they're acrylic. They're acrylic, yeah.
I think,
and then Caroline Crafty Chimp says, sorry, I missed how Sheena made the mask. Ha ha! Caroline. Did you make the mask, Sheena?
I didn't make the mask, Leann.
What did you do, Sheena?
I opened a packet and took it out.
Thank you. The mask is included in the packet for you, so you don't have to make it yourself.
Love it.
I'm just going to tell everybody about these Aqua markers while you're getting the next step ready, if that's okay, Sheena.
That's brilliant, Leann. They need to know.
Because they are one of the colouring mediums, like the mixed media circles. You think of Sheena Douglas, you think mixed media circle dies, Aqua markers. You love them, don't you?
I do.
You use them all the time.
You know, there's things that like come and go in your crafty world. You know, you're playing with that. Like these floral stamps, love them. It's great. But there's staples, there's foundations. And the foundations, they're always there. If I've got a choice on colouring product, you know it's going to be. I'm getting predictable. I know. Aqua pens.
They're fantastic. They are lovely. They deserve it. So we've got them today on a great price for you. They're normally, I think that says $22.99 or $32.99, does it? Right, so if that is normally £22.99 or £32.99, to get them for £14.99 or £21.51 is great. But if you're a platinum member, look at the purple box pricing that you've got there, £11.99 or £17.21. It's a 35% saving, and that is incredible. Now you've got a choice of with your colours. So the first colour set we've got for you here is primary, and in here you've got all of your cyan, magenta, yellow to mix all of the other colours, and then you've got a navy in here which can be your black. If you want to tone colours down as well. So primary is excellent. We've got our floral collection next. And you can see you've got a perfect range of colours for florals. This set would be great for these flowers today, Sheena, the floral set.
Floral, that's exactly. I'll tell you what sets I'm using now. Shall I tell you
Yes,
now?
please.
I'm using floral and I'm using essentials.
Right, so let's have a look at that next one, essentials. We'll look at that next. These are the two that Sheena's using with these flowers today. So there's your essentials and there is your floral collection. So those are the two that Sheena is using today. If that's what you're interested in doing by stocking up, so you can get exactly the same results as Sheena. And the only other set that we haven't looked at for now is nature. So we've got lovely colours in there too. 4 separate collections for you. Fabulous, so many different uses, and one of Sheena's absolute go-to. 35% saving on those today. Just choose your favourite sets. Are you ready for us to come back over?
I am, yes. What I'm doing, while you were just talking then, I was just erasing that little pencil line there.
Yes.
So because, you know, just make sure you've let your ink dry before you do this, because you don't want to smudge it, yeah? I've popped that dream on there, which is what it was going to be anyway. It was going to be there. And now we're going to come to colouring the flower.
Right.
So this is where, again, you know, I love me colouring. So we'll pick the colours out first, but pick the colours out via your colour charts. Make your colour charts, right? So I know in the middle of my sunflower. And the other big tip I can give you is don't assume you know the colours all the time, because you sometimes get it wrong. Look at pictures of sunflowers. If you're thinking, how did they know what you should look at pictures of them. Everyone's got access on your phone or whatever. Just look at a picture, look at the colours, and pick out just a couple for the centre. We've got a green from the florals collection, so we're going to use that collection, the essentials, and we're using the floral. We're using leaf green. I'm going to use some meadow, and spookily enough, sunflower.
Lovely.
Who would have thunk it? And marigold, and that should pretty much get us the flowers coloured there.
Lovely.
So what I'm going to do, because it is sunflower and that's the predominant colour, more often than not, you can go directly onto your project with your brush nib, but more often than not, you know me, I'll be using it like this, because it is the frugal way of colouring. And it just means I've got a little bit more control by adding the water like that. So I'm using my round brush, my number 6 round.
I do like to do that too. Put it on the mat and pick a colour up.
You just got a little bit more kind of control with it, haven't you, Leanne? So what I'm doing is I'm speed painting, and I'm going about no more than about a quarter of the flower at a time with that light colour, with the sunflower, just to the edge of my petals. And then I'm going to take this orangey colour and just pop it at the base of my petals like that. You could maybe pop a little bit on the end, or the ones that sit behind, and then take some water and just a little bit of a swish, and that blends that in for
Amazing.
you. A little bit of a swirl.
It's magic, isn't it?
And it is. And again, if we formularise it, so sunflower first, so scribble. When you're reloading the ink onto your mat, if it's wet, wipe it up, then put the ink on. You don't want to contaminate the ink in your pen. You don't want to water that down. So we'll do that again. So sunflower, and obviously the more water you add, the more translucent it's going to be. If you want more vibrancy, you literally need a barely damp brush. It's surprising when you use water-based products how little you need moisture on the brush to make things move and work. That's usually what people are surprised at once you start using that little tip. It's
I love that.
Yeah, that's so right. So can you see, just by popping that in, but before it dries, little bit of a round kind of like wiggle with your paintbrush.
And it's quick as well, Sheena.
It's quick. Look, we're speed colouring. So can you see how the background now, all of a sudden it looked a little bit strange to start with, because it's like we haven't got any colour on there.
And you know what I love about this, Sheena? I love the fact that you've been able to just stamp the image, pop that mask on, randomly position some of the bits we've given you, do a little bit of colouring, and how unique and special and different does that look? And the great thing is, every single one you do is going to look unique, so you can do a whole set and give them a different look and feel. It's going to be different, isn't it?
You wouldn't be able to count the variables, would you?
No.
You couldn't. It's like math. Well, I couldn't count much beyond 10, to be honest, but mathematical challenge in the extreme, even for like a Vorderman, I would say, Leann.
Yes, I would completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Now we're going to let you finish colouring those petals. We're going to have a break, Sheena, and the reason we're going to have a break is already 30% of the stock has gone, and so many of you actually probably, well, a lot of you have got it in your baskets. So we need to give you a minute now to go and get the Showstopper for yourself, so that you're not disappointed. If you definitely want what we've got for you there, and don't forget in the Showstopper you've got all 6 of the stamps, you've got your premium watercolour pad, your 3 clear sparkle pens and your Sheena clear rocker blocks, and you've got that £50 or $70 today. The product that you're getting for no cost in the bundle, or for a small extra cost in the bundle, I should say, is for £15 extra pounds and $25 extra dollars. It's actually worth $36.97 or $48.97. So you can see the value, double the value practically of what you're paying extra for the Showstopper. You can get the stamps on their own if you want to, which are £35 or $45, but we know that you're all going to want your Showstopper. Those are the details on the screen. You've got them in your baskets. We've lost a really significant percentage already. So we're just going to have a little break, Sheena.
Shall I pause there?
Shall we just pause there till you come back?
I'm hovering, I'm like that.
Put the pen down, Sheena.
That's where I'll be when you come back.
Okay. We're going to have a little break. Let everybody check out the baskets. Don't you move. We want to see what you're doing next, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft that has all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you add those crafty goodies to your basket and check out. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, head on over to the Crafters Companion homepage. Select the correct geographical location at the top of the page. Next, log into your My Crafters account. Explore the site and products using the navigation bar at the top of the screen. When you find the product you want, add to your basket by clicking the Add to Basket button. You'll then have the option to view your basket or continue shopping. If you want to check out, click View Your Basket. Here you can see the list of items you've added along with the order summary on the right-hand side of the screen. This is also where you'll see your loyalty discount. And just remember, the price you're seeing at this stage is excluding any delivery charges. This will also be your opportunity to add any discount codes you may have. Simply type in the code, hit apply, and if your code is valid, you should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your order total. Once you're happy to go ahead with your order, click the Proceed to Checkout button in the summary box on the right-hand side of your screen. If you want to use ShopPay, PayPal or Google Pay, you can select the relevant option under Express Checkout and you'll be given instructions on how to check out. If you have a gift card, you can enter the code on the right-hand side of the screen and press Apply. You should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your total. If you'd like to pay by card, the details linked to your account should appear in the relevant fields. If these aren't showing, you'll need to fill out the correct details. When you've entered your payment information, click the Continue to Shipping button at the bottom of the screen. Select your preferred shipping option, click Continue to Payment. Here, you can enter your card details or select ShopPay, PayPal or ClearPay. Next, make sure the correct billing address is entered under the billing address section, or if this is the same as your shipping address, then you'll have the option to select it. Click Pay Now, and that's it. You'll be taken to a thank you page with an order number, and you'll also receive a confirmation email with the details of your crafty purchase, which will be on its way to you very soon.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
Went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami.
I've got some...
I'm just thinking about all the things I've done wrong over the years, Sheena, while I'm watching that.
I wouldn't believe it.
Not a faulty camera. I was absolutely engrossed thinking, how many things have I done wrong? I dare not tell you how many things I've done wrong. Right, you've all been checking out your baskets, which we're thrilled about. I must just update you all. Gaz got the circle dies.
Yay.
Well done, Gaz. Now you're going to be able to make all them on board. Sheena's going to be using them in this show, I have to say. You Expressions by Candy says, love the fact that masks are included. It's brilliant, isn't it? Tracy H on YouTube, Leann, are the Aqua marker pigment-based? Will they fade in the sun? They're not pigment-based, they're dye-based. It's very difficult to get a pigment into a delivery system like a brush like that. So they are dye-based. Don't keep them in full sunlight. Wendy Graham, love a Sheena Wednesday with you both. You give such good advice.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Hannah Gosling-Smith, I'd love this done with the shimmer watercolours.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, Hannah Gosling. That might be something that you see coming very, very soon your way. Sheena, you're going to show us those, aren't you?
I am. I'm just wondering, do you know, Leann, off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head?
Your head. Do we have any embossing powder on this?
We do.
Wonderful
I'll come and get it
counter?
for you while you're demonstrating. I'll come and have a root up.
Brilliant, 'cause that's
Is
me
it clear?
plan.
Clear you need?
Clear would
Or
work,
white?
yes, because I can
white.
use the opaque,
Yes.
black,
Yes.
with the clear.
Okay.
What
I
do
will
I
come and
say,
have a
Suzanne?
riddle for you while you're demonstrating. I'm just going to update you that this is absolutely flying. You love it. We're already approaching 40% of the stock. Look, we're only in Wake Up Call and we've got a launch day to go. And can I just tell you, in the 2 hours between Wake Up Call and launch day, we see a surge because you're not watching all of the fabulous demos with Sheena. So the 2 hours in between are a bit boring. That's when you go and do your shopping. So just be warned, if you want it, get it in your basket. Just before we go to Sheena, we've got Sandra Dundas's card for her husband, Sheena, with Bella Luna.
Oh,
Here
yes.
it is.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Isn't that
wow.
gorgeous?
I don't know if he's had it yet, but I bet he loved it, or he will love it. That's
I'm
perfect.
sure he will when he gets it.
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that, Sandra. I love a little double fold back.
Nice.
These,
'Cause
gatefold.
It's like for a couple, like couples in there,
Yes.
but they get quite masculine, manly with the wolf. They love it all. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Well done, Sandra. Thank you for sharing that with us. Right. Stock is flying. So Showstopper is the best way to go. £50 or $70. You're getting your premium watercolour pad, your sparkle markers, your Sheena rocker blocks over there, clear rocker blocks, all included in that Showstopper price. If you want the stamps on their own, they're £35 or $45. For an extra £15 or $25, you get your Showstopper, and the extra product value is $36.97 or $48.97, which is good value by anybody's standards.
You know
isn't
what,
it?
Leann? You know the extras in this collection are all. They're not niche extras. They're all general. Anybody's going to. I would imagine.
Desirable and
because,
usable.
Yeah, the clear rocker blocks, honestly, wait to try them. The watercolor packs, enough said, but the clear overlays.
Yes.
Going to put some on here.
Going to do it now.
Going to do it now.
Back to Sheena.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we've coloured it in. We're going to colour them in first. We're going to. Oh, hang on. Oh, I promised I would back.
You did.
That was it, wasn't it?
That's and yeah, never moved an inch, did you?
I didn't, wasn't me.
No.
That was it, right, there you go. I'm taking the lid off now. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use the brush nib, which I said I don't usually do, but for the sunflower, you know the centre of sunflowers, they're all a massive texture, aren't they? There's all kinds, all those seeds, all those little... So to emphasise that, to bring that out a little bit more, why not just do a little bit of a stipple like that? If you want it a little bit more finer, we could use obviously the bullet point, because I haven't even shown you that bit yet. But that there will just give it a little bit of texture in the middle. And what I've done is I've made it deliberately darker a bit along the bottom. You can see you've got even smaller little dots you can do if you want to do a little bit of texture like that. But I wouldn't get carried away, that's enough. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same colour and I'm going to scribble it, because I'm going to brush it on. So that will be lighter than what I've put on there. And I might just pop a little bit of terracotta in there as well. I don't know why my voice went up to a higher note.
When you were making a point.
Like that, it's almost just in the stratosphere, and all the dogs that are watching, they'll be howling. I'm just popping a little bit of that terracotta and then
Look
washing.
at the difference it makes.
Isn't it?
Do you know what I think that does? Tell me if I'm wrong. Please, if I am wrong, do say no, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
I think it gives... exactly, I'm always wrong. I think it gives the impression of the light catching it, because it's a bit lighter in places, Sheena.
Exactly, and that was the idea. So a bit darker at the bottom of that little circular. See, I can emphasise it if I think, oh, I like that, that worked well. And it just gives that domed effect.
Incredible.
Simple like that, yeah? And we're going to pop a little bit of white highlight on that as well shortly. And also just make sure you've caught any white bits between your petals and your flowers. You could, if you wanted to make those petals look even more dramatic, you could put a little bit of that just in places like this. If you want to, you can always boost the contrast if you want, but it's up to you how much time you want to put into it, how much how confident you feel. If you think that works, I'll leave that this time, and next time I'll pop a little bit of that brown on, and it just makes the petals look even more kind of domed into the centre of the flower.
Yes.
So that's that done. The next thing we're going to do is the foliage, and we will just wipe that up there.
I love how this is coming together, Sheena. I just think, I mean, that... no disrespect, you are the best colourist I've ever met, but it's not difficult to colour that. That wasn't hard work there, was it? No.
You know, Leann, this is what I love, and this is where, because we've both had that training background, and I think that's where it's the fun bit. It's all fun. It's all great. I love every aspect of my job, because I love the designing, I love the creating, but the sharing, the teaching, because that's where you think, all right, if you're just looking at that I can do, but how do I make that a recipe? That's the difference. How can I make it now a recipe? So here's the recipe for the leaves. I've used that meadow, and I'm painting the base colour on the watered down meadow, because this is going to be the lightest area on my leaves that I'm happy with, okay? So if it was a shiny leaf, like if it was a waxed kind of, with some plants have got those, like a rubber plant or something, that wax shiny leaves, you could leave white on there, because you're never going to get whiter than the paper's ever going to be whiter, But with this, it's not. They're kind of like more of a fluffy kind of texture. So by putting that kind of the meadow just on that bit there, it means that when I just go over now with
how
this
that's
leaf,
just come to life
like that, I've got highlights on the leaf, and now there's the brush, clean it, blot it on my kitchen paper, a little bit of a wiggle and a wiggle, and then you've got the highlight on your leaf without having to work at it too much. So same thing again, down the middle, so down the creases, because these all kind of like, they curve in, don't they? You've got the bits that are domed in between, and also the light won't be as much on the base, so that's where I want that one to be. Clean my brush. Right, almost dry brush, and then just a little bit of softening the edges by going around in a circle. And the last one here, almost last one. Pop that there. So think of where the light's not going to be. So this bottom part of the leaf is going to be a bit darker than the top bit. And then clean brush, barely almost dry. I just need to scribble one last little bit of green. Almost got it done, but I've got the stem to do anyway.
Just doing that little bit of foliage at the bottom suddenly makes that sunflower leap from the page and come alive.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want that to go boom. It's all about me. These textures and everything are the contrast. I love that because they're geometric, they're graphic, they're very kind of pop arty, some of them. But which is a fabulous contrast. I love contrast in everything, really. You know, shiny, matte, bright, pastel, and then, you know, sinuous and like your florals and your organic things, and then linear, which makes these ones look even more. It's soft. The flower kind of stands out even more. So what we'll do now is, I think I've got enough colouring on there, but let's put a bit of sparkle on it, shall we? Shall we bling it up?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Right.
I absolutely, honestly, Sheena, that makes me so, I can't even begin to tell. So many amazing comments coming in. Marianne Rosie on Facebook says, I think I would use sunbeams on something like this. I think sunbeams would be lovely, wouldn't they? You know, like your sunbeam stencil with like...
Yes, lovely, gorgeous.
I think that would be really nice. So use some of the other stencils that you've got at home over the top instead of the texture, and then mix in the texture stamps as well.
Well, exactly. Bigger stencils, all those gorgeous, those texture stencils that you brought out with the
duet ink pads. Yes.
They'd be great. And
I think they might be in that basket. I think there's a couple of samples. When I come to look for the embossing powder, I'll come and look for that as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Emma Thrower says, I have some aqua markers. Can you buy them individually? Emma, they're only available in their boxes, and all of the different box options are available on the website. Marianne again, sunflower and echinacea are my faves. Echinacea, one of my very favourite florals. Yellow roses and echinacea are my two favourite go-tos, I think, and I love a good white lily as well.
I like the not fancy flowers, you know, like a sunflower. It's just happy, it's joyous, it's what it is. Daisy's the same. Love a daisy.
Yes.
And but you know what? I don't think there's a flower I don't like, to be honest, Leanne.
I love all florals, I have to say.
Absolutely. What I've done, Leanne,
I have got the odd favourite. Right, I've got some seafoam white. I've got some clear in here somewhere. Oh, I've got some gold. Any razors on gold? We'll have clear somewhere, Sheena, I know it. There was a massive pot of it
clear or black would be great.
We're finding it for you, don't you? I'm on the case.
So what I've
We're watching you.
I'm showing everybody the sparkle on here, but I also my heat gun's not going. I think my power's
I'll fix the electric. There's your clear embossing powder,
I'm not high
Sheena.
maintenance, am I?
There you go. That's your thing.
Oh, brilliant. So that there, now when that dries, thanks, Leanne. I was going to say there's plenty of hot air if I just talk at it, but I thought I would, you know, show willing and use the heat gun.
There we are.
What I've done there is I have got this sparkle, and with all the sparkles, it doesn't sparkle to its max till it's dry, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So, an overlay, make sure you cut your pens dry before you go over with your overlay, and I've just put it on my sunflower because that, again, I want to reinforce that is the kind of the wow of the show.
Yes.
That's the star of the show. Everything else on there is the supporting cast. It's all there to make that look better.
Look.
Can you see the bling on that?
I'm speechless. That final little touch is incredible with that clear overlay mind, isn't it?
That's why I love what that's put together in this bundle.
Oh, that bundle.
And then if you've got your little words, should we stick them on? Should we put the words on?
Oh, yes,
because obviously you get all them with this as well.
I've put all your things you needed over there. If you need anything else, tell me.
Thank you, Leanne.
Do you need the black pigment?
Yeah, I do.
I'll get that for you as well.
Yeah, I do, thank you. What am I like? Right, so if you put that there, so what I would do, you're a wonderful, so these are tiny, so like I was saying earlier, get some white embossing powder, thanks Leanne.
You're welcome.
And
look at them with the black on, with the white on the
looks
black.
great with the black, doesn't it? White embossing powder, and then also white, like black ink on white.
How
and then
different does that make that look just by adding those little ones on their mind in that
fab,
corner?
Isn't it? Isn't it cool?
That's unbelievable.
I know. So what I would say about this as well is, when it's wording, unless you deliberately make it look wiggly wobbly and stuff, zigzag.
Do it on a ruler or have a pencil line.
Try it, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's always a good idea to do that. But just for speed, I'm going to eyeball this and just hope.
I love that. Colleen says, beautiful flowers, love the colours, could watch you all day. I could watch her all day as well.
Oh.
I sit just mesmerised, like, you know, when you do that really unattractive staring with your mouth open.
Yeah.
When I'm watching Sheena craft, when I'm watching Sheena do a demonstration, and then I do that very ugly, staring, silent, with my mouth open, honestly. And I'm sure you all do. We should probably all send selfies in of ourselves watching Sheena. I bet we all look the same. Vacant staring with mouths open. Right, so Marion says, so glad I have nothing to do today. I'm going to be watching all day. You're welcome, Marion. We're very happy to have you here with us. If you have got anything else to do, just cancel your plans and stay in with me and Sheena, and we'll have a laugh.
Oh, we'll have a laugh.
We'll do some crafting, share some secrets, all of those things.
Random.
Colleen Cowell Passardi, I love your name. I have to give you your full name, Colleen, because I think it's gorgeous. On Facebook says, looks 3D. I love this. It really does, doesn't it? It's just, I think that the combination of having the stamp with that mask already done for you, so it's perfect.
It just,
and the collage elements.
Get to play. That's it. You just play then, and creatively play. That's the fun thing. So it makes it, you know, flowers. I've drawn a few flowers in my time, as you know. But what makes them look different and more kind of like kind of contemporary and give the more modern look is the texture in the background. One last little tip is to make it look really cool is use your white marker. Those of you who got the Bella Luna paint, you know, the little the kit with the gouache and the pen. So if you just go around like this and do your little 4 stitching like that, and you can do long ones and short ones, and it just really finishes that card off. And then this is what the, you know, you would just, I didn't stick the thank you up there, but you can see where, and that was the one that Debbie created. But you can see, even if you use inspiration from someone else's cards, which is what we want you to do, that's what we're doing it for. We're there for you to do that. Don't feel that that's not okay. When you do it, yours is going to look different because you're everything. Even if I made that card again not going to look the same.
No.
It's not going to look the same. So don't judge it on whatever the other person's is.
Yes.
Judge it on your own. Oh, and of course you can use the white pen as well if you want to pop a little bit of extra. Oh, bear with. I think I pressed the valve down before the show a little bit too eagerly, Leann. But you see if that happens, right?
Hey, but I like that.
Yeah. Well, this is how I use it as well, to be honest.
Look at that.
Because it's acrylic, right? So when it's wet, you can move it with water like that. But when it dries, it's dried solid. So watch, so if you just pop a little bit on there like that. If you've lost a little bit of your highlight on your leaf, right? Just like that, like there. And then you get that little highlight back.
I'm doing the very unattractive staring. That is fantastic. Look at the difference immediately that's made.
That's why we love that white pen, honestly. That was
my word.
And so we're looking at trying to push bits back by darker colours, bring them out with lighter colours. It's like when you do your contouring on your face, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And then bling brings it forward, matte pushes it back.
Yes.
Simple things like that.
Amazing. Sheena, absolutely love that. I think the next demonstration we're going to have those metallic watercolours in there, which will be great. So if you are staying with us, your Showstopper is absolutely going very, very fastly. Where a fly's eyelash from half of the stock gone. So you're getting in there all 6 of your stamps. You've got your premium watercolour pad, Sheena's go-to. You've got your 3 clear sparkle overlays we've just seen Sheena use. The clear rocker blocks are in there also, you can see there. Sheena absolutely loves these. In fact, demanded them to be clear many years ago. We've brought them back for you. You're getting all of that for £50 or $70. Your stamps on their own without your Showstopper are £35 and $45. And so the bargain is fantastic. For only an extra £15 or $25, you're able to get your Showstopper. I would urge you to get to the website and do that because it is going very fast. And what happens is in that little break we've got between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, you do all of your shopping and then we come back with huge stock updates, and we definitely don't want you to be sad or disappointed. So do stay with us and watch all of the demonstrations we've got with Sheena. Now, if you're just watching and wondering what we're doing today, then we are selling to you, we are bringing you this fantastic showstopper of a deal, which are our brand new floral collage stamps, including a mask in there. We've just watched Sheena do the most inspirational demonstration, which had my jaw absolutely dropping. I was with the team who designed these stamps because these are Crafters Companion products, and I was mesmerised and awed to see what Sheena did to make them work. So really stay with us for this next hour because you're going to love Sheena's demonstration. If you're wondering what the showstopper is, if you have just joined us for the second hour of Wake Up Call, welcome, and please stay with us for the rest of the day because we're going to be looking at them all day. Sheena will have some amazing things to show you. We've got our 6 brand new floral stamps here, which you can get on their own, but that's not what you want to do. You want to get the showstopper. Your showstopper is all 6 of the stamps, plus your premium watercolour pad that you've got there, your 3 clear sparkle overlay markers and your clear rocker blocks, all in that showstopper bundle for £50 or $70. That is if you are not in Club Inspire. Look, as your platinum price, guys, £40 or $56 is all you're paying for your showstopper today. If you're sat at home and you're watching us and you've never shopped with Crafters Companion before, if you haven't joined Club Inspire, why not? It's the club with all of the great bargains. If you're wondering what platinum is, it's a membership level. If you join us today and register for Club Inspire, go to our website, register Club Inspire, become a member, the very next order that you place gets you that platinum price. So if you are watching and joining new and you're thinking, I really want them, what is this all about with Crafters TV? Get yourself to the website, register with us, and your first order gets you 20% off. And can I urge you to go and look at our huge outlet sale at the same time? We've got the Gemini at a ridiculously never seen before price. There's loads of deals. Gaz, he got his Mount Bought and his Circle dies. There's lots and lots of things for you to get on there, so do go and have a look. Sheena. Oh, we're limited by this pad, by the watercolour pad. We've only got 51 showstoppers left. Currently, the only way to get the Sheena rocker blocks is in the showstopper. And I do believe you can't get this watercolour pad either unless you get the showstopper. So really, just get the showstopper because it's got all of the things you want. It's got the new stamps, it's got the watercolour pads, it's got the Sheena rockers. I've still got my original ones. I think it's about 10 years ago, Sheena, when we did those, the big rocker and the long sentiment one. I still have them at home from 10 years ago, and they're the rockers that I use every time.
They're great for positioning. If you want very definite positioning, because they're completely clear, you can see really well for wording and text as well, where it's really important that you get them straight.
Yes, completely. Sure. I mean, she knows what she's talking about. She's been around a while. She's been around the block of craft. And she knows what she's talking about. So if she tells you that it's fantastic, just trust the process. Go with what she tells you. It's going to look great. Right, so you're going to do the showstopper. Now, we've just got a little picture we're going to show you from Mike. Thank you so much for sending this in, Mike. Look at that, Sheena, with your leaves and your stags.
Love it. Fabulous. Love it. Thank you. Brilliant, Mike. Love it.
Mike says, I really wanted to start colouring again, so thank you, Sheena.
Oh, absolutely, my pleasure. It's, you know what, I can colour as much as you want to see me colour. I'm happy to do it, and I love it. Love Wednesdays.
Absolutely love Wednesdays. They're the best day of the week, aren't they? And when I get summoned, when I get let out of my little Harry Potter cupboard and they say, Leann, will you come and do a Sheena Wednesday? I'll say, yes, please. Actually read that as I've put my foot down and said, I want to do Sheena Wednesdays. But, you know, yeah. Whichever way it happens, it's a glorious day, isn't it? It really is. It's really lovely for the better,
because, like you say, we just, you know...
Great friends having a great time, and I think that comes across.
Well, and that's what crafting should be. Should make you happy, should make you smile, make you laugh.
Absolutely. And we're all about sharing the love.
Absolutely.
Right, we're going to watch the next demonstration, aren't we?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp and emboss this, and I'll explain why as we go through. Now, the really important, and I know it's, you know, I'm sure I'm telling you what you know, but don't forget your anti-static bag, even with clear embossing powder, because if you want to apply ink to a background, if you have got clear embossing powder stuck there and you heat it and it's in the background, when you come to try and blend over that, it'll resist. Okay, so it'll just have a white dot.
Can I just very quickly answer Anne Kalinouskis's question?
Yes.
Because Anne says, where are those word stamps from?
Ah, they're from the collection, aren't they?
They are. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sheena. You look, Anne,
You
you've
get
got
it
a
all.
full set. Look how many you get, Anne. Oh, you get all of them. 49 different stamps in there, Anne. It's a fabulous, look, take them out and show you. Look how fabulous they are. They're absolutely great, and they're in your Showstopper. And what Sheena did, you white embossed them on black card, didn't you, Sheena?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. White embossing powder, black card, looks
Yes.
amazing.
So, Anne, you don't need to go and find these anywhere to make that work. They're in the, just get the Showstopper, Anne. They're in the collection for you. Okay. Sorry, Sheena.
No, that's all good, Leanne.
So
Right
you've
now,
stamped that in black pigment and
I've
you've
black-
clear embossed it.
black pigment clear
Okay.
embossing. I find that better because you know what? If you use black embossing powder, even if you think you've got rid of it all on the background, more often than not, there's one little meteorite
Yeah.
sat there that when you heat it, you go, oh man. So the black ink pad, and if you've got clear embossing powder, you can use any colour ink pad, any of the opaque ink pads. Hello.
Well, that's what
Any
I do
colour
now.
you want.
I don't collect. The only two colours of, other colours now of embossing powder that I have, other than clear,
And yeah.
the gold and silver.
Exactly, because you can do all the, you know, with that. What I'm doing is I'm just looking across this to see that I've got everything here, and I'm not sure if I have. If you look across, and I didn't, so if you look across, you have to look straight down. You won't be able to see really where you've melted. If you look across it, if it's matte, it's usually not being heated.
Yes.
If it's shiny, you're good.
Yes.
And then the ultimate test is let it dry, then wipe your hand over it and go, yes, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Right. But look how sharp, how nicely that's stamped.
Beautiful.
And the reason
Yes.
I've used I've embossed that line
Yeah.
is that when you're using a paint, which I'm going to in a minute, that's got mica in it.
Yes.
Loads of it.
Yes.
It will sit on a black ink line.
It does, doesn't it?
Whereas if you've got an embossed line, it doesn't. The plastic embossing powder pushes the paint away, so it's less likely to show on the line, and you get a sharper, defined outline to your image.
Yes.
So that
We should have a little ding top tip when you're in, you know, and count them all down, all the top tips.
it's all this stuff that's in my head. There's nothing of any value with any other part of my life. Just, you know, song lyrics and playing with, you know, colour.
Well, I'm the same.
But there you go.
I feel we are like peas in a pot. Do you know what we're like? We're like peas and carrots. That's what we
Peas
are
and carrots.
from the Forrest Gump movie. We're like peas and carrots, me and Sheena, like Forrest and Jenny was. Have you watched Christmas with the Cranks yet?
Have I watched what?
Have you watched Christmas with the Cranks yet in the run-up to Christmas?
Oh, it will be very soon. You know what? I usually try and hang on till at least after bonfire night.
Yes, I do too.
In the US, it's usually after Thanksgiving, you know, because
Yes.
everything goes crazy then. But I haven't watched it for the first time yet, and I'm looking forward to it because I'm
looking
going
forward to it. I feel I might need to do it before I go on holiday.
Oh, I think you should.
I feel I need it in my
you'll
life.
have that break, and then you'll be ready to watch it again when you get back.
Yes, because it's Sheena and I, it's our favourite, isn't it?
I love it.
We love
Everything
it.
about it. I think the casting's brilliant. The songs are fabulous. The story's lovely. I mean, Christmas, I want to live on that street at
Yes,
Christmas.
and I want a honey oak ham. I want a massive
oak
tinned honey oak ham.
Yeah.
So I need to know where I can buy one from. Is it a
Yeah.
real thing? Do you let us know, our US viewers, can you buy the honey oak ham that they've got in Christmas with the Cranks in stores?
Yeah.
How do I get one?
Yeah, exactly. And also, can she get a Frosty for the roof, please?
I would like Frosty for the roof.
Yeah, Simon will love that.
He will love that. Yeah. He'd be up there 3 days putting it up. But I'll get 3 days apiece, Sheena, so
You will. Bless.
every cloud.
You've got it. If you haven't watched Christmas with the Cranks, guys, just know. Watch
Please,
Christmas
watch
with
it.
the Cranks. You're going to love it. Right, so I have now masked my echinacea on there because we're going to do some stamping in the background. Let's stick to those two colours that we did before, and let's say this one we're going to go with diagonally. Let's go across there. Let's say this is the line I'm going to kind of follow with the texture. kind of thing. So let's go with some of this. Let me see. This dotty texture. I'm going to start with dotty texture. Let's do that with the lighter colour, the flagstone, and I may even do that as a second generation again if I can find that bit of paper that I've been stamping with.
Maria Cooper sent a message to say zig and zag.
Zig and zag, absolutely.
She knows.
Zig and zag. Yeah, she knows. She absolutely knows. Yeah, bless her. Right, so can you see it? Oh, I love that texture. Isn't that cool? I know.
Do you know, just something like that makes you happy, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It's just such a good. And getting good textures, you know, it's not as easy as you think to get ones that are going to work for you like that. It's a big deal when you're a stamper. These things are big deals because this is fun. This is play for a stamper, and we'll pop that little bit there. So we've got just enough kind of like of that faded texture there.
And am I wrong in thinking that you've kind of followed the curve of the echinacea as you put those splats?
Exactly. That's exactly what I've done. You could do the opposite way, but I thought we'd kind of extend it, and I've done that pencil line just to remind me that that's where I'm going to go with it. We can pop some, let me see. Oh, I love that. We're definitely going to use this one. So we might use that one in a paler thing, so it's just kind of like a pattern in the background.
Nice. So, I'll tell you what I did as well. I pulled out them samples that have got the big stencils from Duet in the background.
Oh,
so
nice.
when we do this, we can have a look at them.
We'll have a play of that maybe on the next
on the launch day. Yes,
absolutely. So let me pop that there.
I love
There's
that.
a little bit missing there, but I don't mind that. I'm
no,
going to
me neither. It works.
And we'll pop a little bit at the bottom, maybe just here. Press down quite hard because you're going to find that you're going to your mask you need to press down to catch
it elevates a little bit. You've got uneven surface that you're stamping on, highs and lows.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Yeah,
it's like life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not like a box of chocolates.
Not like a box of chocolates.
A collection of stamps and a mask.
There's another question I'm interested in. Which one do you not love in the box of chocolates? I don't love a strawberry cream.
Oh, I love the strawberry cream. You say that's even more. Would be great because I love it.
You love a strawberry cream?
Yes.
I love a coffee cream.
Oh, I like a coffee cream.
I like
a coffee cream as well. Yeah.
Anything with a nut in.
Yes.
I like all the pralines.
Pralines, definitely.
I don't love the toffees.
The toffees. Don't love the toffees either.
No.
So we'd have to
anything that's going to hurt my teeth and makes it have to go to the dentist, I don't want to do. I'm with you on that,
that's not
Nicola.
fun, is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm with you there.
I do like the crispy crunchy ones, you know, when they've got like a bit of wafer or a little bit of like...
Yes, nice.
Yeah, I like them.
Nice.
Dark chocolate's my favourite.
There was a really good quote, you know the Likely Lads film?
Yes.
And it was like they were talking about getting older and I think, I can't remember which one it was, but said, you know, in the chocolate box of life...
Yes.
I've already gone through the top layer and somebody's pinched a strawberry cream from the bottom. And I thought, totally, that's brilliant.
That is brilliant. Do you know what my brother Ryan used to do? I'm going to call him out. My brother Ryan, we realised what he was doing. One Christmas, my mum had bought all 4 of us kids a box of roses.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it was when it was like the cardboard carton.
Yeah.
And we're like almost triangular shaped cardboard carton. And this Christmas, my mum was busy writing a letter to Mr. Cadbury because all 4 of our children had received boxes of roses without any purple ones.
All right.
The caramel and nut and the chocolate, you know, the purple rose.
Yeah.
None of us had any purple ones and we all were looking for them straight away. We were devastated. We didn't have any purple roses. She was busy writing the letter to Mr. Cadbury to let him know that there was not in. My brother Ryan had worked out that if you push the bottom of the box of roses up, it opens them all out. You can pick out your favourites, put them all back in and shake it down and it seals the bottom. You don't know anybody's been in because the seal is still intact.
He's a tricksy one.
Has he been in and he'd pinched all of our purple roses? My brother Ryan, we never let him forget it.
What?
I mean, how old am I? He is now 45, and
Well, I
we
would still
still
remind him of it
do
every
not let him forget
Christmas.
it.
Do you remind him how
Well,
shocking
every
that
time we
was?
get him a box of roses now, we open the seal and we take all the purple ones out forevermore.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
He's not allowed them.
You're ahead of him. Definitely.
Hey dear. Oh, so many comments coming in. Handcrafted by Gaz. Me and
Yeah.
Gaz, we're best friends, me and Gaz. Ooh, heat embossing.
Yes,
Yes,
because we're going to
Gaz.
colour this in any minute. So I'm just looking at a little bit. I've got a little bit of thing there. I want to just put something. It could be another circle. I'm going to put another circle, but I'm going to do it paler. And so I'm going to second generation stamp it.
Great.
So, because I did have my tape on there and I forgot to move it. So full disclosure, but what I'll do is I'll put that there and then I've gone over it a little bit and it just finishes that off. So I think I've got
I
away with
agree.
that.
Yes, I think that is absolutely beautiful, Sheena.
And now we're going to colour it in. And now I decided not to put colour in the background of this one for now. We can always go back and do it later by masking it even after you've coloured it. But for now, because I thought we want all the full colour to be in the flower.
Yes.
And I think it'll be kind of like, yeah, I want it all to be happening
Yes.
there. So what colour are echinacea, Leann? I can't remember.
Echinacea
can
can
ready colour.
They can
right.
be, you can get several colours. You can get a lovely pink, you can get a
Pinky
nice
colour.
bright yellow,
Yeah.
you can get a red, and there's
Right.
an orange, a lovely orange one,
Right.
reddy orange, and there's also like a purpley one.
Look at this. I feel
So you
like
can
going
knock yourself out,
vibrant.
basically.
I want to go vibrant. Right.
Go
so
vibrant. I love a vibrant colour.
I'm going vibrant. So what I'm thinking, so we can mix. So we've got the one which is the moonbeam and sunbeam.
So moonbeam works best, can work on white and black card. Sunbeam, best just on white card.
Right. So I want vibrant. I want pop of colour. I want big colour moonbeam.
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to use this gorgeous pink colour, and I have spritzed them beforehand because you know what? You know you're getting value and you're getting quality when you have to like give them a bit of time to wake up before you get to play with them.
Look at that.
Because they're like plastic until you do.
Yes.
And that's because they're so condensed and that, you know, compressed, aren't they?
Yes.
Which is fabulous.
Yes.
I love that.
A lot of bang for your buck. They're an absolutely I knew you would love these.
Yeah. Liking them. So I'm playing with this. I've got to say, this is the first time I've tried them, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. I'm doing it now, live, before a live studio audience, Leann.
Without
And
a
I'm
net,
just playing
without
like
a
this.
safety net.
Oh, I'm having a look.
We've just been asked if we would like a beverage. I would like a black tea, please. Tea bag out.
Oh.
Sheena likes a nice tea. Do you want a tea or a coffee?
Not too strong, though.
Not too strong.
Milk, no sugar.
Milk,
thank
no
you.
sugar. So, like, dip your tea bag in and out.
Yeah, just threaten it with a tea
Just
bag.
threaten the tea. Just threaten the water with the tea bag.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to me, Leann.
then
I
milk,
think it's
she's
because I moved
softy
south or
southern, eh?
something. I don't know. You know.
Right, Karen says that sunflower was amazing. Thank you both for sharing so much information about painting. I just can't get over how easy you both make it look. Do you know, I think it's the right products make it easy, don't they, Sheena?
The right product it's all about the right product. Honestly, if you're trying to learn something and the product's holding you back, you think you can't do it. You feel rubbish. You don't get the joy of like thinking any pleasure from it. It just becomes frustrating.
Absolutely.
And so honestly, it really is worth investing in the stuff that you know works. And when you see us use it in real time, then you know it works because, hello, if I can do it like this and I'm playing as I'm going, you can do it at home.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm mesmerised watching this again. Charlotte says, ordered, completed, Showstopper and some items from the outlet sale in her basket.
Yay.
Thank you, Charlotte Clark on YouTube. Terry Anderson, Leann and Sheena, I have watched Christmas with the Cranks 3 times already.
Oh,
you are
good on
dedicated,
you.
Terry. Good for you. You are in our gang.
Oh, I'm singing that. All the lights are coming on now. How I wish that it would snow now.
Oh my God, I
that
love
one.
it.
I love it. Isn't
It's
it great?
just such a lovely...
I've never heard that song. Neither of us had heard it, had we?
No, we hadn't. That's the first time. We will love that. And me and my son, we absolutely love that. It's one of our favourites now. Hannah Gosling-Smith. I have never seen Christmas with the Cranks.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Jim Allen. What's his name? Ghostbusters.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd.
Dan
Who
Aykroyd.
are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
That's the one.
Honestly, it's absolutely... You've got to watch it, Hannah. That's your
it's brilliant.
homework, Hannah, for this week.
It's
okay?
joyous.
And then we want to know what you think when you've watched it.
And
all
it's
right?
one of those ones nobody told you about it. I
No.
just discovered it, did you?
Yes, I
There
just
was
fell
no
across
song
it. I
and
was like,
dance.
nothing to watch, flicking the chat. Oh, I'll watch that. Now, my favourite.
Isn't that funny?
It is.
We're both like done the same thing, yeah.
I know. Hannah Gosling, do all the flowers have different texture bits in them? Yes.
Yeah.
Terry Anderson, we do have Blairy's favourite. Oh, my. Sheena, news incoming.
Oh, what?
Hang on. Terry says, we do have Blairy's favourite hickory honey ham in the US. The packaging is different than the movie, but same principle. You could substitute with Spam.
Oh, Spam.
I like Spam, but I feel like
Imagine Christmas.
hickory honey ham is going to be better than Spam. Can you imagine Christmas if I got a tin of Spam out?
Christmas Spam.
I feel I might have to get a tin of hickory honey ham imported for the experience.
Leann, you got to get, yes. Oh.
Oh my word, Nicola will be in America at the end of this month. Nicola, your mission, should you choose to accept
Have you seen
it.
the size of it? Nicola, you're going to have to take another case, Petal. Think about it. I'm going to have a word before. Have you seen it?
Thank you. Nicola says, for me, she'll do anything. Please, could Sheena and I have a tin of hickory honey ham?
Yeah, that'll be
Thank
extra
you, Nicola.
baggage cost. Probably
Will you
another
be our
sneeze its own
favourite
seat.
forever? You will be our favourite forever.
It's sizable, Nicola. Yeah.
Terry, I'm so excited about that. Thank you for letting us know. Now, Tracy Harris can't stand any of the flavoured creams or fudge. I don't like a fudge one either. I only like a finger of fudge. Anyone remember Revels, Little Chocolates of Doom, because of the coffee cream
yeah.
ones? Now, I loved Revels and I was excited when I got the coffee cream.
Yes. I love Revels. I still buy a bag of Revels now and again because it's the excitement of
It's the
wondering what
excitement.
you're
You
gonna
get a Malteser.
It's the orange creams I like as well.
I like them, and I like the little flat round domes of chocolate.
Oh,
They're
yes.
just solid-
the little
solid
discs,
chocolate
like the Galaxy. They're like
The
Galaxy things,
like little
aren't
Galaxy
they?
things, yes.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, very nice. You see, now you've got us going now. We're just on a whole tangent. Forget the crafting. Is we're on sweets, chocolate.
Sheena Douglas, I feel you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, no.
Maria Cooper's just messaged in.
Uh-huh. Why? What have I done?
Maria Cooper says, Leann,
Oh, what's she not? She's not.
I've never seen Christmas with the Cranks either.
Oh, because can I just share now, right? Maria doesn't do a marathon Christmas movie watch like we do.
Right, okay.
That's why, in my defence, and I can't understand it, because seriously, you've got to start about now to fit them all in. And
Yes,
you've got
you
to do
have.
the good ones a couple of times.
You have. And
Absolutely.
that's what I do. It starts now for me. Christmas with the Cranks, Love Actually, The Holiday.
Oh, Love Actually is brilliant, isn't it? Love it.
Look at that now.
And that
Sheena,
looking
if you
coming
blast
on
that
nice,
with your
isn't
heat
it?
gun, it might shine a bit more.
Look at the
Aren't they incredible?
fieriness of that.
I love it.
Shall we keep going with the leaves?
Yes.
Do a bit of green on there.
Why not?
Right, I'm going to move on to, oh yeah, that's lovely. Let's do that same principle. Let's go lighter. Like
Yes.
that, with a lighter green. And you see the beauty of it having that embossed line is as long as you keep within the outside line,
Yes.
you can just go over the whole thing, because the embossing powder, embossed line repels the product, doesn't it? It
Yes.
pushes it back.
I'm pinching your samples.
That's
because when
fine,
you've
yeah.
done that, I think we'll have a little look at the samples
Yeah.
while you get ready for your next, if you've got
Sure.
one, demo. Did you say we're going to be using the circles?
Yes, because that's just a great idea there to give it again another twist, another look on it. Because you just want to keep mixing it up, don't you?
Oh, over half the stock's gone, Sheena. You know,
What?
I'm concerned that when we come back in launch day, that we won't have a showstopper.
Wow. Oh.
So I think we might be down to the stamp bundle. So if you
Right.
are in the market for the showstopper bundle, as we watch Sheena here, and don't forget your showstopper bundle is all five of the flowers, plus those fantastic little ticker tape sentiments, and your pad of premium watercolour card, and your 3 clear overlay sparkle pens, and your rocker blocks, all in there for your £50 or $70, which actually platinum price you can see in the purple box there is £40 or $56. It's absolutely incredible value for money, because you're only paying £15 more or $25 more for that showstopper bundle than you would for the stamps on their own. And as you said, Sheena, those items in that Showstopper, none of them are like, oh, I'm going to get it, but I wouldn't have that one.
No.
No need for it, but I'm going to save the money.
Yeah, no.
All of them are usable.
Oh, they're all mega usable.
Mega
And
usable.
The only thing, they're all consumables,
Yeah.
so that's good. So you're going to use your sparkle overlays for sure. You're going to use paper for sure.
Yes.
And if you haven't tried those rocker blocks yet, you're going to love them. Seriously. That's about the only thing that isn't a consumable. But trust me, honestly.
Are you using the white acrylic marker again?
I'm using the
I'm
white
loving this, I have to
pen
say.
again, and I'm just giving it a little bit of texture on the petals because with the shine, you sometimes lose a bit of the light and shade, you know, because of the mica. But if you just use that, and I'm just scratching over it, I don't want it to be too prominent.
But what a difference it makes. Now, it's out of stock at the minute. Your Bella Luna one, it's sold out with your gouache and your acrylic marker. Everybody loved it. And I'm just letting everyone know, Sheena put her foot down with a firm hand, didn't you, Sheena?
I did. I had a tantrum. I had a strop.
She had a minute and demanded in force that we bring that back as a little set in its own right. And so just to let you know, we are doing that for you. So we're creating a separate set at Sheena's behest of the gouache and white acrylic marker, which will not be part of Bella Luna, but will just be part of our core offering that you can come back and get time and again. So watch this space, that is getting made for you as I speak.
Yeah, I'm all kinds of happy now, Leanne.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't do it for anyone else,
Sheena.
Sheena.
Sorry?
I wouldn't do it for anyone else.
Thank you, Leanne.
No,
I feel special. It is such a fabulous thing, though, to have. It's one of those things that, you know, I use all the time. And once you start using it, it's hard not to keep going. So we have those gorgeous pearly...
Oh, look. Beautiful, Sheena.
Yeah, if you're going to use these, you may as well make them full pop colour, eh?
Unbelievable.
And that was just a quick ad-lib, random stamp there. There's a bit of pencil line I'll erase later.
Yeah,
and then put your wording on. Yeah, we haven't even got any wording on there yet. We could put a little bit of what we got here. We'll put the echinacea, let's say, tell people what it is. And then again, we can just decide on where you're going to put it.
Yes.
Let's use the clear rocker block.
I love that. Lillian Kwok says, Leanne, I thought Christmas with the Cranks was that really annoying woman dressed as a schoolboy, so never ever watched it. The Crankies.
Oh, Christmas with the Crankies. Fandabidozi, Christmas. No, it's not that.
It's not that,
It's not
Lillian.
that.
We can confirm that you can watch Christmas with the Cranks safely, and there is not a cranky in it.
Not a cranky present.
No, so you'll be good, Lillian. Watch it, because you're missing a treat.
You are. It's fabulous.
Helen Patterson says, I really didn't think I would want these stamps, but I've just changed my mind.
Well, brilliant. Well, you know what? Honestly, they are fun. You're going to love playing with them. They are just fun to use. So I'm going to try and line this up. I'm going to pop that about there. And then I'm going to call that done. I think that's pretty much done, don't you?
Oh, my word.
On a black
absolutely gorgeous
mat. Wouldn't do too much to it.
No.
And yeah, happy with that, Leanne.
Absolutely love that, Sheena. Well, I'm going to let you get it's gorgeous. I think it works brilliantly with those metallic paints.
Yeah.
And if you've got those in birthday week when we launched them, then get these stamps in the Showstopper, because you can see that you're going to be able to use them with them, just as Sheena's shown you there. If you didn't get the metallic paints in birthday week and you think I need them now, then get yourself onto the website and pop them into your basket along with the Showstopper and get those home. And if you're not part of Club Inspire and you haven't registered with us yet, please do, because your first order will get you the platinum price that you can see on the screen. I've just got a few samples to show you while Sheena has a little clean up and a reset. This is the sample I was talking about. This is with the stencils from the Duet ink pads that we launched in the background. So we've used the texture plus the stencils, and I think that really does have a very like an old fabric feel to it. It's gorgeous. Here we've used the stencils again that we used with the Duet, but look what's happened here. So the mask has been put on top of the flower, and then we've used the stencil with glitter paste over the top, so that when you remove the mask, you can still colour it in. You've got your glitter paste in the background there. How incredible does that look? So I think what this does show is that you can use it with lots of other things that you've got at home. These where you've got a full coloured background, you would do that full coloured background before you take your mask off. Would you be able to show something like that, Sheena?
Take the background?
Yes.
Sure.
Would you mind?
We're going to do it next.
Oh, thank you. I think that would be lovely. This one, look at this. How fabulous is that? With all of the little die-cut circles using it as a spotlight. Isn't that cool? Absolutely gorgeous. Here, using the mask to overstamp and make a beautiful border. Here, a couple being used to create a little bouquet at the bottom. This one, look at that. You know your glossy highlights that we've got? Look at that glossy highlight. Look. Oh, look at that. It's like enamelled, isn't it? Gorgeous. So, look at this. Makes my heart happy. Bit of yellow and pink. Absolutely glorious. Go subtle if you want to. Full on colour if you want to. Little border there. My very favourite in the whole collection. Woo! That's a bit of me. Maybe it's because I'm feeling tropical at the minute, Sheena, in terms of temperature and location. And that's absolutely gorgeous as well, isn't it? Look, we're going to give you a little minute to check out your baskets because you are loving the Showstopper. You're shopping away. Remember, the number is limited because we've only got a certain amount of the pads. If you are interested and you do want to take advantage of that fantastic deal that we've got, which is only £50 or $70 for you today, only £15 or $25 more than the stamps on their own, it's time for you to check out your baskets. So we're going to give you a minute to do that and then we'll be back and Sheena's going to show us how to do a lovely inked background. I'll see you in a minute.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
And we are a very fabulous crafty family, to Debbie Fisher's point there, I have to say. And if you're a brand new watcher to Crafters TV, welcome. We'd love to have you here with us. I'm Leann, I'm with Sheena today, and we're having a look at our brand new launch of these fabulous floral stamps with masks that we've got here. And we've got a great price for you on the Showstopper. Lynn Morton's just sent us a quick message to say, Leann, I couldn't make the beginning of the show. Can I have a look at the bundle again? So let's just take a minute, Lynn, just for you, and show you exactly what is in this beautiful floral bundle in your Showstopper that you're getting today. You're getting 5 different floral stamps in the bundle, and so you've got your fabulous sunflower you can see here. I'm just looking for the little picture to show you. There it is, and that's the one Sheena did first for you. So you've got your sunflower, and in each set, I'm just going to take it out and show you actually just quickly so you can see. In each set, what you get is a full stamp plate. So you can see there you've got all of your textures, you've got your word, and you've got that beautiful sunflower, and you get the perfectly cut and sized mask for your floral so that you can do all of those inking techniques that Sheena's been showing you. So every one of the sets that I'm showing you, that's what you get inside. So you've got the sunflower, you've got this absolutely beautiful, beautiful peony, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just looking for that stamp. There it is there. I absolutely love this. Look at that. That's the one from the front. That is an absolutely incredible example. So you've got that one. You've got the gorgeous rose as well. There we go. So you've got the floral and all of the textures. You've got this very, very, very pretty daisy, which is just truly beautiful. I love that. I love that inking in the background. Sheena's going to show us inking in the background in a minute, aren't you, Sheena? Which we're excited about. My very favourite, the echinacea. And you can use one floral on its own, or you can lay them all up and use several, because that mask lets you do that. And then I think the pièce de résistance, which you don't really realise how useful these are going to be. That huge set of sentiment stamps.
Oh, they're fabulous, because everything's catered for, really.
And they work really well. I love that. And it's all of them mix and match. So you can make up your own little sayings. You can put as many or as little. You can just put inspirational words if you want
really
to.
Cool.
Cool.
They're really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you like them black card, white and bosom powder, don't you?
Great, looks fabulous. And again, it's like the contrast, and that's what makes, you know, from a design viewpoint.
Yes.
That's what makes the design good, because again, it's that organic floral, soft, fluffy, beautiful as we know and love, but then the more graphic elements that go with it, which contrast everything, both the opposites show each other off.
Yes, completely. Could not have said better myself. Now, if you want all 6 of those stamp plates, it's £35 or $45 for you today. Your platinum price will be a little bit less than that. But if you want the Showstopper, where you get all 6 of those, plus your premium watercolour pad, plus your 3 sparkle overlay markers, plus your Sheena's clear rocker blocks over there. All of those extra for only £15 or $25 more, you get your Showstopper and you get all of that product. And the product that you're getting included for £15 or $25 is worth £36.97 or $48.97. So it's great value for money. It's how all of you are shopping this morning when you're shopping your Showstopper. You're going for the Showstopper rather than the stamps. We are limited with how many Showstoppers we've got for you by how many of these pads we've got in stock. So when these go, the Showstopper bundle is no more, and we'll be reverting to something else, maybe just the stamps on their own. And so we'll know what that is. And can I just warn you that when this wake-up call finishes, that 2-hour break to the launch day is when you all go crazy, and that's where we'll see the damage to how many of these Showstoppers we've got left. So if you think you like them, if you love what you're seeing Sheena do, you want to have a go yourself, I would encourage you to go and get that Showstopper before you're disappointed. Okay, Sheena, over to you.
Fabulous. Right, so I'd like to show you how this card created. So you know that large, the mixed media, the circle dies. Oh, yes. This is what you want to do. This is what you're going to need. Because what you're going to do to create this is just make yourself some templates. Keep them. So that's exactly what has happened here. So we've got a template, circle, right? So draw around it on your card, figure out what size you want. So that's that on the card in pencil. And that gives me an idea of where I want to position the daisy now. So I'm going to ink this daisy up using the flagstone. And we're going to stamp that. We're going to draw that circle, complete the circle. And then we are going to ink that background, as Leann was talking about, how to get that nice inky blended background.
Yes, lovely.
So we'll pop the daisies about there.
Right. YOU Expressions by Candy on YouTube says, is there a black watercolour pad? There is not black watercolour paper, Candy, but you can get our premium black paper pad, which we use for metallic pencils, which works brilliantly with those metallic watercolour paints that Sheena was showing you what I use. So if you go and have a look for the premium black card pad on the website, that will do the job for you. You can watercolour on that, although it is not a traditional watercolour paper. Sorry, Sheena.
Absolutely. So in my haste, I've obviously gone over something. No, you don't really go over something when you're
there's a lump on your mat underneath.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've done that, and I've done that for you. That's my gift to you. But actually, I was coming on to saying a good addition to your kit is going to be the outliners. I love my outliners, so if you haven't got them yet, get them. And for exactly this kind of moment now where I've missed a little bit of my stamp and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to do the whole thing again for the sake of that tiny little bit there. 2 things I can do. I can use the textures and go over there, or I can use my pen and I can just draw in. If you look at the leaf and see how that leaf looks, kind of thing, and then if you feel brave enough to just give it a little bit of a drawing like you've got the leaf there. If you don't, you can always go over it with one of your texture stamps, but that's it fixed, just saying. Because the next thing you're going to do is put that circle back over there like this, and depending on how dark or how thick you want your line, you have an outliner for that. And I'm going to go up to 0.8 probably for that. And I'm going to, now that I can see where the flower is, going to draw around like this. Just keep it steady and stop and just draw in between my floral element. So the circle is complete, but it hasn't gone into my image. If that makes sense. Like that, and then I can lift it up and see if I've got everything. Yeah, perfect. So now I've got the circle and I can get rid of that pencil line that's there. So we'll just...
Goodness, Sheena.
Yes.
Gaz, my mate Gaz, who just got the circle dies.
Yes,
Gaz,
yeah.
are you going to be doing this, Gaz? Have you got the Showstopper? Are you going to do it with your dies? Please
Gaz,
do
you've
it.
got to.
Gaz, you've got to.
You got a Gaz. Got a Gaz. Do it.
Do it for us, Gaz. Send us a picture.
Yeah.
Sheena, I would never have thought of doing that.
Well, this is where I've got Trixie help with Debbie Durrant. This was Deborah's, old Debbie, I've got to say, for the circle. She come up with this. And so I'm going to take the credit because she was the circle queen. And it's a great idea, isn't it?
Marvellous.
Absolutely,
Who
great
knew?
idea. But I was coming up with the geometrics behind it because that was what I love. But of course, cutting it out of the template like that, there's always ask a crafter for the easiest way to do it and you're sorted.
Absolutely. That's
it, for somebody who actually does it. So now we'll take the mask again. Not the sunflower mask will not work with your daisy, Leanne.
No.
Just saying.
Right. No. I thought there was a trick question there.
Yeah, right,
Took me a minute.
We're ready, we're like, oh,
no,
just ask
right.
something.
Okay, I was like waiting for the next thing. No, the sunflower mask will not work with the daisy.
No. Right, no. Right. So what I'm going to do now, right, I'm going to take my blending tools and we're going to have to use glycerin. I'm going to use the Aquas to blend the background as well, Leanne.
Just for a second.
Yes.
Look at how precise, that's what you've got there.
Yeah.
Shows the magnificence of my design team.
Yes.
And how precise that mask is.
Yes.
Covering that image. But
It's
with all the little
fabulous.
filigree leaves on there.
Yeah.
Not easy to do.
No.
And not easy to manufacture. And look at how fabulous that is.
And a pain to cut if you've got to cut them out.
I could not do that with scissors. I'd be chopping leaves off left, right and centre. I mean, when decoupage was the thing years ago, ballerinas lost their legs.
Oh, yeah.
And fairies lost their wings. I couldn't do it.
No, you would not. I was not the person to come to for the decoupage.
No, me neither.
Leanne. Absolutely not. So what I've got to choose now is colours that I want to use in the background. So I could use China tone. Bear with. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Bear with. I think I'll use chestnut. Let's use chestnut.
Yeah.
And let's use a warm, maybe topaz. Let's try see what topaz would look like on the inside. So I've got two colours. And we'll start with topaz. And I'm going to scribble on my sheet like this quite a lot of ink like that, even though it just looks more than it is because this is a non-porous surface. So you think you've put more ink on there than you have because it's sitting on top of glass. It's going nowhere, is it? So then glycerin into your blending tool, then your colour, and then get a little bit of scrap paper, just a tester paper. Oh, I haven't got any scrap, but I'll use this big bit here. And just see what you've got. Blend right, yeah, that's lovely. We can work with that. And then what you're going to do is for this one, I don't want to tape it or anything. You could use stick and spray, as Leanne said earlier. Be careful when you use a stick and spray. You want to use it sparingly because you don't want glue left on there, do you?
No.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go from the flower to the outside and blend like this because I want it to be kind of like a bit darker to lighter around the flower. So can you see how I'm just blending circles? And then I want to fade it out in a pretty faded fashion like that. And then just blend.
So almost like it's disappearing into the white.
It's just disappearing into the white. So yes, so you've got like a just kind of a hint of colour around where you want it because that's saying, look at me, look, it's all about the daisy. This is the star of the show, eyes here. And then fade it out, just blend it. If you want to add a little bit more glycerin to that, you can. But that there, now, when we lift this up, look.
It just pops.
Isn't it lovely? It really does showcase that.
Nicola has just said in my ear, wow.
So, did you like it, did you?
Yeah.
Good. Nicola likes it.
I bet everybody,
right.
I bet there's collective wows with the viewers.
So we'll use the slightly darker one now, Leanne. We might need a little bit more glycerin on there because what the glycerin's doing is it's slowing down the drying time of this ink and it's thickening it up. And that's the beauty again of your Aqua pens because they are so versatile.
They really are, and we've got them on a great deal today. Got a 35% saving on your choices of Aqua pens. Get to the website.
Wow.
You've got all 4 boxes there, and Sheena, you've been using the Essentials and the Floral, haven't you?
I have, absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to choose. You could do this with any of the ink pads you've got at home, couldn't you, Sheena, as well?
You could, definitely. If you just want to use it, I'm just using this because I'm just showcasing what you can do
with the Aquas. And that you don't need to have every colour and medium.
No,
you can do,
absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now what you can do is another thing that Debbie's done on hers. If you want to keep that within the circle, what you would do is anchor that down with tape or something, and then you can put your circle back over the top, your circle template, like that. So there, like that. Are you with me? So this is anchored down, and then when you blend it, I could have kept within that circle and not gone outside the circle. Can you see? So I've still blended that.
Oh, I see.
But I've kept within the circle. But I've done it a little bit darker. But then when you take that away, you've got
I
that
wouldn't
really
have thought
pretty.
of that.
And then we can start to play with the background stamps and layering, and then colour the daisy in.
I love it. And that's it. So look how easy that is to put that coloured halo.
Yes.
So for all of these samples that we've been showing you with the different colour halos.
Absolutely. And pick the colours out
regardless
that go with
of how
the
you
colour
do
of
it.
your flower.
That's how easy it is.
That's how easy it is. Or the
Amazing.
opposite of your flower. Now, when you come to colour daisies, let me wipe this up. Shall we do the background stamping and then we'll colour the daisy?
Yes,
Yeah?
please.
This may be one that does to be continued, Leann.
I think so.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We like it to be continued.
Yeah, that's good. So what we can do now is we can get the mask back into play, pop that on there, and I'm going to use a little bit of tape somewhere. Now, again, you could use your stick and spray, but I'm thinking I'm going to just take away the tackiness on your tape if you're going to use your tape. You really don't want it, you don't need it very tacky at all. Make sure you've got that lined up over your image, and we'll just anchor that just a little bit there. And now you get to play with all these fabulous textures and things again. And that's the fun of these images. They're just fabulous to just play with, Leann.
Yes.
So let's use this fleur-de-lis.
And isn't it great that that stencil material also is a little bit, you can see through it?
Yes.
Transparent. It's not fully transparent. It's not opaque. It's whatever the word in between is, and that I can't think.
Yeah.
Translucent. Thank you, James.
Little bit, that's
translucent, so that you can see where you're positioning it.
Absolutely.
It's not like the golden shot. I love that. I love this off stamping as well.
Yeah. The what stamping?
Yeah, great tip. Now, could you use your quick dries in different colours if you want? So let's say you wanted like a russet brown texture in the background. Could you use your quick drying pads instead of the black ones?
Oh, absolutely. This is where they're all going to come in. Yes. It's just we've got limited counter space for everything.
Yes.
This is the thing. There's so much in the, that we have, like with Crafter's Companion now. You have got something that you're not going to get tired of any of all the different options you've got to use with these guys.
And you could use your duets as well.
Your duets. You've
shimmer.
Got, yeah.
Could you do your shimmers?
The shimmers. I've got shimmers here
with
as
shimmer
well.
Texture in the
background.
background.
Do them next.
Should we do that in the launch day?
In the launch, yeah. Let's do some shimmers.
Should we?
Yeah, because we can mix it up. We've got all these options, so we may as well do it. So we've got that there. Let's put another fleur-de-lis somewhere because I like that. It's really, really cool. And I'm using that second generation with the flagstone. Flagstone's paler than the black, but I still want it paler again. So I'm just taking that little bit off there, and I might put one just here, just coming kind of across there, like that. And then we'll get in with the darker ones, the swirls, which are fabulous. And we'll use the flagstone, not second generation. We'll use that straight up flagstone now, and we'll pop that maybe coming over there.
Like we've got a little question coming in to say, could you use the stick and spray to keep the mask in place? Surely you can, but just make sure it's a whisper cover. It's a tiny waft, and let the carrier completely evaporate. So give it a good 30 seconds before you apply it to your image, because you don't want it to stick and pull any of that image up.
That's right. You just want to, you don't want to be stuck with it permanently, do you?
You're following the circle round with the doodah.
Isn't it pretty? Yeah.
Stop it. Cool. I love that.
Yeah, really cool.
How clever is that?
You're going to come up with different combinations all the time you play with these, seriously. Where we want that one to go, we'll have that one come in. Maybe, don't want it there. Yeah, just coming around.
And because you've got that line, you can really follow it on. So you're great extending the swell.
Absolutely. It's cool, isn't it?
Very
it's
cool.
Just good fun. There's a squiggle that we haven't used yet. We could use that maybe at the bottom. Or let's get the text in the mix and see what we want. Pop that there. And again, the text, when you're using text, I would say, try and keep it straight. Yeah?
Straight.
Yes. The text you kind of... I don't even know if it's upside down, but yeah, that's where you use the crosshairs on your rocker block. And the clear one is easier to see again. So we'll pop that there, and
And that's the clear Sheena rocker block that's in the Showstopper bundle.
Oh, you know what? I've got black ink pad. Clean your hands as well, guys, when you're working. I'm going really quick. It's honestly, seriously. Yeah, imagine it with clean hands.
It adds to the character. It's
It
like
does,
it's fingerprinted
it does.
by
We're going
the Sheena Douglas.
Super grunge, Leann, super grunge.
I love that.
And then we'll finally...
And you know, I wouldn't have thought of going over the top of a texture with a texture.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's fab, isn't it?
Isn't that amazing how it all
There's
comes
just so
together?
much you can do with these. That's it. Elegant, that's me.
Of course it is. Aqua.
Yeah.
Well,
it
Nicola couldn't have said it better myself. Nicola said, you are the most elegant person she's ever met.
Personified Nicola, isn't it? Grace and elegance.
When she walks in here in a ball gown with that tiara.
Absolutely.
And then you get changed into regular people clothes, don't you?
I do,
yes.
I do. Just so that it makes you feel better, Leann.
Exactly, so we don't all feel bad about ourselves, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So there we've got the daisy ready to colour.
That really doesn't need very much else, does it?
No. And the colouring is good. The thing, what have we got? Yeah, I think it's going to be to be continued.
To be continued. We're going to start the colouring.
Yes, we'll do the colouring next, but that sets that.
I think we could do a little bit.
A little bit. Go on then.
I think we've got a couple of minutes to do a little bit, and then I'll give you the heads up when we need to stop.
Excellent, right. So the thing is with daisies, put the white. So
can I just give everybody a warning?
What was
With
that?
4 minutes to go.
Yeah.
We're approaching 70% of the Showstopper stock gone. Yes. So I don't think I need to be able to see into the future very far to know that this probably isn't going to be around on launch day. I think we're going to be coming back on launch day with a different offer to the offer we've got now. Or if we do come back with it, it'll be hanging on by a fly's eyelash, really. So, you know, if you want the Showstopper, I think you need to, this is your call to action, I think you need to go and get it checked out of your basket. Just pause the show now. We'll do a little bit of colouring. It's going to be continued. Sheena's going to finish colouring the next show anyway. Go and get yourself the Showstopper for your £50 or $70, which for Platinum 40 or 56. And just be confident that you've got those 6 stamp plates, the 5 florals, those fantastic sentiments, your premium watercolour pad, your 3 clear overlay, and your Sheena rocker blocks in your Showstopper deal. Because it's definitely the way to do it, isn't it, Sheena?
It absolutely is. You know what? It's like everything in that deal is a great deal, honestly. The value is fabulous, isn't it? If you do get the Showstopper before, well, it's still hanging on.
Pat Tietchen says, she's new to painting, where do you get the glycerin from?
Oh, a chemist, like a chemist, drugstore. Just ask them for glycerin. And they usually sell it for like, they put it in cough mixtures and things like that.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I've used the cooking glycerin that you put in a fondant ice and that works. Yeah, same.
That's it.
So like a baker's or a confectioner's, their glycerin will work as well.
Absolutely. And so what I've done, Leann, I've mixed a bit of black and marine. Because it's making a kind of grey, blue-grey, a cool grey.
This is the joy of an aqua marker, isn't it? Mixing a new colour.
You've got any colour you want.
Yeah.
Any colour you want then. And so what I'm doing, same as the daisies, I'm putting the colour on less dilute at the base of the petals. I'm leaving the middles white because I still want them to appear white, but to paint something to make it look white, you need some shade in it somewhere.
Yes.
So you've normally got to put some colour in. So
yes, to make things look white, you have to add some colour, which sounds crazy, but you do, don't you?
Exactly, Leann. It's one of those strange things, isn't it?
Sheena, we've forgotten to do demo of the show.
Oh, we forgot.
Can you whip them out quick?
Yes. Right. So we'll continue that
and
next
then you've got
one.
30 seconds to vote.
No. All right.
Yes.
So we just
come on.
Just 2, wasn't
Let's
it?
do it.
There was
just the 2.
This one.
Number 1, sunflower.
Number 1.
Thank you.
Right. Number 2.
Number 2, echinacea.
Yeah.
And number 3 will be to be continued in launch day, the one that you're doing now. We'll leave that one and we'll vote on that in the next show.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
So number 1 and number 2, get your votes in quick. Rachel and Jan, our social media superstars today, they're going to count like the wind. And then we'll have a winner. Okay. All right. Thanks, Sheena. We're watching your colour.
Oh, we're watching the colour. Right, okay, I'm just standing here. Yeah, I'm just standing there like, ba, ba, ba. Yeah, cheers to that, Leann. I was just like...
I've only got 50 seconds. Leave the colouring, Sheena.
Leave the colouring. Leave the colouring.
Stand down, Sheena. Stand down.
As I was.
We'll come back to that in the launch day show. Thank you so much, Sheena. We're going to tell you the winner in a minute. Right, so Showstopper bundle, all 5 flowers and your sentiments and your premium pad and your markers and your rocker blocks. And a partridge in a pear tree. Have we got a winner? We might have to announce the winner in the next show. We're going to. Join us back at 3 o'clock and we'll tell you who. Oh, we've got the winner. Hang on. Just in. Hot off the press. Number 1.
Number 1.
Woo! We just got that in, didn't we? There we go. Winner. Thank you, Sheena. Look, get your Showstopper. I doubt it's going to be here when we come back at 3 o'clock. We'll see you very soon. We can't wait. We're going to have a cupcake and a cuppa. We'll see you in a couple of hours.